Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Wizardry workshop. Today we're going to do a little baking and make some pumpkin pasties. These are quite delicious and are a favorite snack while traveling on the Hogwarts Express. We'll post a recipe in the video description. Please check with an adult before using the oven or have an adult there to help you. To make these, we'll start with the filling, and you'll need a bowl, a spatula, and a whisk. Our ingredients are 1 cup canned pumpkin, a 1/4 cup packed brown sugar, and then we'll also need 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon each of ginger, nutmeg, clove, and salt. Go ahead and add all of these ingredients together in the bowl and then whisk until everything is combined. Next, we'll preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Now for our pie dough, I'm going to go ahead and lay down a cookie sheet or baking pan and line that with some parchment paper. I'm using store-bought pie dough to make this a little easier. We'll unroll that, and then we want to cut it into smaller circles. Depending on what size you want your pies to be, you can use a bowl or another round container to cut your circles. I wanted mine to be about 5 inches and found a clean food storage container of about that size to use, and now I'll use that to cut my circles. You can re-roll the scraps if you want to make additional pasties. Now we'll make an egg wash for the outside of the dough so it gets nice and golden while baking. To do this, we need an egg and a couple teaspoons of water. Once it's all in our bowl, I'm going to take a fork and beat those together. Next, we'll start adding the filling to our dough circles. You want to add about 1 tablespoon or 1.5 tablespoons max to the center of each circle. Now we'll take some water and apply it lightly to the edges of our circles. This helps the edges stick together when we fold the dough over. Go ahead and fold each circle in half. Then press all around the circle to close it up. Now we'll take a fork and use it to crimp by pressing down all around the edges. Finally, I'll take a butter knife and cut vent holes in the top of each pasty. Now for the topping, we'll brush on our egg wash. Then sprinkle with sugar. And last, we'll sprinkle on a little cinnamon. Now they're ready for the oven, and they'll bake for 25 minutes or until golden. I've just taken them out of the oven and they are looking good. Before serving, let them rest on a wire rack until cool. As a last step before serving, you can drizzle with a glaze or honey or a syrup. I actually topped half of mine with a little butterscotch syrup.